How we doing today, Crypto Warriors? This is another tutorial about trading Ethereum pairs, part two. Last time we discussed trading Ethereum pairs, we actually discussed Nano. Like I said before, we discussed some of those low prices, One Chain, same thing, and then DNT as well. And as far as on a trading standpoint, I usually use the daily and the weekly, so definitely a long-term play here. Because like we've always said, you want to stay ahead of the game, and I can guarantee you now, if you start preparing yourself trading for Ether, gaining more Ethereum at these price levels, I think you will be rewarded by the end of this year. So first things first, Stratus is the first one I'm looking at. Once again, if you go to your Binance, you look up Ethereum markets, looking through different charts. Like I said before, I look for volume. Also look for the 24-hour change for it to already be down, so that you can go ahead and see something at its lowest price, either for the day or for that week. So Strat, Komodo, and IOTA pair. So the Strat pair, and this is purely technical analysis, not doing any fundamentals on these. This is just purely being able to accumulate at the lowest level possible and being able to make some good gains. So if we look here, as far as the bottom here on the daily, if we go back to a previous bottom right here, looks about here. Let's change that up. So it's solid, but that's our bottom right there, the 82.37 range. Right now we're at 88.60, so pretty good range to trade in. If we actually make it 4 hours and get closer to it, we can see where we have previous resistance here and where it's sitting on support. So previous resistance, I'll just go with the candle here. Sorry, previous resistance there, and as you can see, test, retest, test, down to this support, test again, down to test again, and back. So very good trading range right in here in between the 88, 82. So at this price level, wouldn't be bad to pick up some Strat, but I would dollar cost average down just in case you can get that lower price. Because when you look at the broader view, long term, we are sitting right on the bottom here. And as you can see, one of the indicators I use is actually curling up. This is an indicator to go all in and buy. It is a good chance to accumulate because, as you can see, history-wise, when the market changes and we get a good flow of money into the altcoin and Bitcoin market, those big jumps here, you can also gain it in Ethereum as well as in Bitcoin as well. So Strat is one. Same thing, Komodo. And if you see a pattern here, I'm trying to find coins at the very lowest. Reduces risk. Like I said, this is looks like support here at 41.70. We're sitting at 44.90. So like I've said before, don't have to do a lot of complicated indicators. If you look long term, a lot of this is sitting right on the floor at the lowest level you will probably get. And we have a couple buy signals from this indicator. Like I said, I don't use it completely. I usually just try and accumulate at the lowest level and sell whenever we have a good run. So far, it's looking like it's been 6 months since the last one, because December was the last time we had any super bullish movements. So got to be patient, but I would say this is a good time to go ahead and start accumulating at these low prices. IOTA. Let's take a look at IOTA. Like I said before, if we take a look at some of the previous lows on the daily, we're sitting right above support, right here at 160,000 sats, or 0.0016 Ethereum. You can also see right here, if we go in it's a different time frame on the 4 hour, previous support here. You can see it as well as resistance here. So as you can see, we're sitting right under that support, and in this range right here, pretty good range to accumulate, because like I've stated before, whenever you can accumulate in this range as low as possible, whenever you have the next big pump or any type of growth in the market, you would definitely see that growth and gain more Ethereum as you go. And like I said, you want to stay ahead of the game. So if Ethereum does go to, like we said, that $5,000, $10,000 range, the gains will be massive, and you want to be able to get as much Ethereum as possible. Once again, if you have any questions, make sure to ask us on the membership portal. I will be taking a close look at these last 6 Ethereum pairs that I've discussed, looking at a few more this weekend. But if you have any questions, let us know. We'll be glad to answer it. Once again, have a good one, Crypto Warriors, and have a good day.